9 everyday things, with hidden features, you didn't know, the purpose of. The 5th pocket on your jeans. You may have noticed that, a lot of denim jeans come with a tiny extra pocket, on the side known as the 5th pocket. While, millions of people, have found thousands of, different uses for it, this small pocket, was actually designed, with a very specific item in mind, the pocket watch. 2. Smartphone hold. The small hole in the back of your smartphone between the camera and the flash is actually a microphone that reduces the amount of external noises when you talk. It also improves the audio quality when you're making a call or using a virtual assistant. 3. Silica Gel. Those little bags that come with shoeboxes aren't air fresheners, and they're definitely not candy. It's silica gel, which helps absorb moisture. The packets have many different uses, like drying out a wet cell phone or making your clothes smell fresh. So, the next time you find one of these packets in a new purse or shoebox, don't throw them away. 4. The hole in your pen cap. If you're like most of the rest of the world, you remember wondering what on earth the tiny hole in your pen cap was meant for as a child. Manufacturers of the pens that are so ubiquitous in our lives understood that small kids would likely end up with these choking hazards in their mouths one day. They took measures to prevent them from suffocating by placing a hole in the cap so that if one were to get stuck in a little one's throat, they could still breathe air into their lungs. 5. The hole in a soda pop dab. You may have thought you understood all there was to know about the purpose of a soda can. Every single one of them has a fairly large hole in the top. Its intended purpose is actually to serve as a placeholder for your straw. Simply spin the tab around over the opening and slip your straw through. Boom. Tiny fabric squares that come with clothes. You know how sometimes when you buy a nice new shirt or pants, or even underwear, that it often comes with a tiny Ziploc baggie containing a button and about 1 inch too of matching fabric. A button in case one falls off when you aren't paying attention, and the fabric in case you get a small hole in your clothes and need to patch it up. Well, this is a nice use for the fabric swatch, but it's only a secondary one. The real purpose of the fabric is for you to test out your cleaning product on, to make sure they won't ruin the material. We know, mind equals blown. The loops in the frame of a grocery cart. The manufacturers of these seemingly basic carts are more forward-thinking than we've given them credit for, though. There is a purpose behind those metal loops, to hang your bags with light items like bread and eggs from so they don't get smashed among your heavier goods. Arrow on your gas pump indicator light. Have you ever had one of those embarrassing moments at a gas pump, where you realized you parked your car on the opposite side of where your gas tank is? It's happened to the best of us. If you pay closer attention to the gas indicator light in your vehicle, you might notice that there is an arrow next to the pump. That arrow is indicating to you which side your fuel tank sits on. 9. The hole at the top of a lollipop stick. Do you remember your love of suckers as a kid, and the excitement that came when you finally finished your candy and you tried to turn the plastic stick with the hole into a whistle? As it turns out, that's not actually what that hole is meant for. The reason the plastic lollipop stick has a small hole at the top is so that when the manufacturer pours the hot, melted candy into the mold, some of it seeps into the hole and hardens to keep the candy on the stick instead of falling off. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel, Burhan Ali Factology, like the video, and share comments in the comments section.